All right, so imagine you found this really cool video that you want your students to see, and you're going to set them it for homework to watch it, but you don't trust that they're actually going to do anything. And you also want to set some questions, but you're not entirely sure how they're going to answer the questions. Well, EdPuzzle is a program that allows you to create mini lessons based upon a video, and it's all free. So if you go to EdPuzzle and you sign in, sign up, all your usual details, all that sort of jazz. I'm going to log in with my school email address, which is the best way to do it, because then you can link it all to your students directly. And what you can do is take any video that's online or any that you want to upload, and you can set questions at various points in the video that the students have to answer before they watch the rest of the video, and then set questions at the end. You can prevent skipping if you want, so the students have to watch the whole video, and you can create classrooms on EdPuzzle as well, so you can keep constant track of their score, and it's all free. So if I go to my content, for example, you see a couple that I've set down here already. These were just messing about earlier. Let's have a look down here under popular channels. Most of us use YouTube, and I'm going to find a video that is relevant for my students from YouTube. And let's have a look at the 10 Commandments, for example. And I'm going to find something for them to watch, because this is what we're studying, not an hour and 20 minutes. All right. And I check my video. I'm quite happy with it. Yep, that's what I want my students to work on, but I don't want them to watch it all, and I want them to answer questions. So I'm going to click Edit. Edit is the most important button. Once you're on there, you can reduce the size of the video. If you really feel like it, you can add your own voiceover, so you can narrate over the top of the video, and audio notes at various points. You drag this cursor and press the microphone and talk over the top of it. But the most useful part is the quizzes. When you click on quizzes, you click the question mark, and you can set questions for your students. There are three different types of questions you can set, two different types of questions and a text box that you can set. On the open-ended question here, you type in any question you want. So what are the 10 Commandments? I can add pictures and links to other resources and website if I want to, and I click save, and you see that down here a little green arrow comes up. So when the students watch this video, it will pause at that point and it will ask them that question, and they won't be able to continue until they answer it. Now I'm going to move my cursor a bit further over, because I'm going to set a multiple choice question. All right, so around about there, and I'm going to click the question mark again, click multiple choice, blah, blah, and answer 1 is blah, and answer 2 is blah. And if I want to add more answers, I just click add answer. And again, you could make it images or links if you wanted to, and I'll save that. And then I realize when I get to the end of my video that I want the students to, let's go back to the end of the video, that I want the students to read a little bit of text that I'm going to write for them. So I know that the 10 Commandments is in the book of Exodus. So I'm going to move myself out of the way and set them an assignment where they have to read a little bit from the book of Exodus. So I'm happy with my video. It all looks quite good. I've saved all my questions, and we have a complete video for my students to work on. So I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to finish it. And what we do now is we share it. On EdPuzzle, you can create a classroom and you invite students into that classroom like you would with Google Classroom with a code, or you can just make it public, the video, and you can link the URL onto Google Classroom. I don't want my students to skip the video. I want them to watch all of it, so I make sure that that's in green. I have some students who need to read the text, so I'm going to turn on the closed captions as well. Public links up here. I could copy this link and paste it direct into Google Classroom, or I can add it to one of my EdPuzzle classrooms. If you don't have an EdPuzzle classroom, you create one. Simple as that. You just type in a name and click OK, and you assign it to the classroom. And you'll notice once you're in there that you have no students, and the best way to find out how to add students is to go up to My Classes, find your classes, and invite students. So you invite students in the same way you would on Google Classroom with a code. They go onto the website, they type in that code, and they become a part of your class. So once they have you've assigned them the video, and they work through that, and it takes them however long it takes them. Let's go back to the content, because I want to show you a good old thieving trick, so you can have a look at other teachers' content who've made it public as well. So if I go to my content, and it's over here where I could add content, I could upload a video from my drive if I wanted to, or I could create something, and then I can filter by subject. And you can see all of the different subjects are on here, and teachers of those subjects have created their own videos. So I'll go into religion. There's a good looking one. What is the Bible? All right. And this is what the students would see. You could see that this teacher has created a series of questions that when students play the video will stop at each point and ask a question. The students will type in their answer and click submit, and the video will keep playing until it gets to the next question. And once they get through to the end, they then submit the whole thing and you get to see it. Now, what's great about that is if you aren't happy with the questions this other teacher has done, you can click edit and it'll go back to the other screen that we had before, where you can go through and edit those questions yourself and the length of the video, add your own voiceover if you feel like it. You can click copy, so you can make a copy for yourself, or you can just flat out assign this one to your classroom. All right, there we go, assign that, and you don't have to do any of the work. Someone else has done it all for you. We can go back to that screen. Where are we? And you can share it as well by clicking share. So EdPuzzle is a very simple and easy to use program that takes a video online or uploaded, either way, and allows you to add questions to it, add extra information, share it with your students, and then track their progress as they go. So you no longer have a situation where you're like, I want you to watch this 2-minute video, and they go, yeah, I have. And you can now jump onto EdPuzzle and say, well, actually, no, you haven't, because you didn't answer that question and I saw you try to skip. It's really useful and it's well worth having a look, and it's free. All right, hope that helped. If you have any questions, let me know.